We all know those bleak spaces. Do they make you feel uneasy, or are you one of the few lucky ones that just feel underwhelmed? With a little bit of color, we all could feel safer, more welcome, and less lost. Color is the first thing our eyes notice, and it sets the mood instantly. Sadly, color is often mistaken for decoration, like something to add if there's any budget left. But the graffiti says it all. Pretty much no one feels good in places like that. And the irony, good color design from the start would cost less than repainting tagging over and over. Now, you may not be a designer, but we all make color choices every single day. Some intentional, most automatic. What if those color choices didn't just express our personal taste? What if they could actually help society and maybe even protect people? Now, I'm often asked, what's my favorite color? Little spoiler, it's not pink. But actually, I don't have just one favorite color. My favorite color are the ones that serve their purpose. That sounds really big. But how can colors actually be purposeful? Well, for one, color can be highly functional. For instance, in hospitals, green is used in operation rooms because it helps the staff stay focused and it also reduces patient anxiety. But actually, a medium-toned green is also more effective than white in other high-pressure situations. Color also helps us really emotionally. Schools that use engaging color palettes report that there is better well-being among the students, and they also have better learning outcomes. And color is also deeply social. In several underserved neighborhoods around the globe, crime rates dropped once the colors of the houses were changed to more joyful colors, because color fosters a feeling of belonging and even pride. And yet the myth of neutral has crept in pretty much everywhere, from our homes to our wardrobes. White is usually the default for walls, but actually the typical white used in today's white paint today is so bright that it actually stresses our nervous system. Gray is also massively overused. Research shows that gray not only dulls our senses, it also contributes to depression. I don't think that's something we need in the middle of a global mental health pandemic or crisis. Now, you may have cringed about the avocado green bathroom from your parents from the 70s. But the thing is, it's said that Gen Z now loves to hate millennial gray. What can we learn from that? There's no such thing as truly considered or really felt timeless color. The shocking thing is, in countries like Austria or Germany, up to 90% of interiors are now mostly colorless. Globally, it's estimated to be around 60% of interiors that are dominated by white or gray. Only 30 years ago, that was only 15 to 25%, so that increase is really quite shocking. So how did we get so anti-color? I think the thing is that we mixed up blandness with sophistication. But after what I call the decades of bland minimalism, we're really in urgent need of more chroma. But it's not just about more color, it's about more conscious color. And there's a super simple framework we can use. First, ask yourself, does this color serve me? Then you can ask yourself, does it serve others? And then, does it serve the purpose? Let's take the current beige trend. Yes, people are slowly moving away from gray now, but now there's too much in beige, even for babies. We have beige nurseries, beige toys, beige cribs with beige mobiles with beige rainbows. I mean, come on, beige rainbows. That's limiting and actually a color psychological oxymoron. And no, you can't fix that with a box standard wall print that says, be wild. Now you might laugh, but there's an actual issue here. Babies can't see soft colors very well. They need stronger contrast to develop their vision and motor skills. So that beige rainbow marble is just like staring into fog for them. So if you're a stressed out, super tired parent that still wants a beige nursery, you can ask yourself, does this color serve me? Yes, it feels so soothing. Does it serve my baby? Not really. And does it serve the purpose? Well, no, this isn't Instagram. Actually, I want to create a space that truly serves my child. But it's not just about children. We all need spaces that spark curiosity and engagement. Beige can do a lot of things, just not that. Now I get it. When the world feels unstable, neutrals can feel really grounding and appealing. But if we cocoon ourselves too much in blandness, we make it harder for ourselves to even imagine vibrant futures. And here's my shout out to everyone that actually works in the creative industries or design industries. Please let's stop with displays like the one on the left. Like 50 Shades of Same inspire absolutely no one. Like the example on the right is still super safe, but it's got a little bit of soul. Unfortunately, most people think in color extremes. Have you ever tried buying anything for your home with someone that's team beige and you're team bold? Not fun for either. But it hasn't got to be minimalism versus maximalism. There's actually a sweet middle ground that's called midimalism. But of course, in real spoken language, we say midimalism. But midimalism isn't mediocrity. It means that it's just actually a blend of the both, or it's a combination of the both that's smart and thoughtful. And if you need inspiration for that, and if you want an exclusive color scheme, you can look to nature, because nature teaches us nuance, light, medium, and dark colors, high and low contrast, stronger saturation and lower saturation. In nature, usually stronger or more vivid bursts of color, they come together in small bunches, but actually they're surrounded by layers of more calming colors. So we can test that. If we're painting a large building in bright lemon yellow, well, that's like shouting visually. But cheerful doors, that's actually like a warm hug. So please don't shy away from color. It's actually one of the most important and most powerful universal languages we have. And that's exactly why authoritarian regimes have always tried to suppress it throughout history. Did you know that in World War II, red lipstick was worn as a sign of resistance against fascism? And Hitler hated it. But the suppression of color is still happening today. Just think of the rainbow flags that are currently being banned in spaces that once welcomed minorities. And actually, so many people still police themselves and others on what's apparently appropriate to wear. So choosing more color is actually an act of rebellion against unhealthy conformity. It's a sign to say, I welcome difference, I welcome emotion, and I welcome human rights. So let's choose nuance, and that pun is fully intended, because everyone deserves the full spectrum of colorful expression. So next time you choose a color for just about anything, stop, pause, and ask yourself, does this color serve me? Does it serve others? And does it serve the purpose? Because color isn't just surface, it carries substance, and we need a rich variety of a color to truly thrive. So, please show up for a more colorful world and show your colors.